Hello everyone and welcome to a new video of art games. Today we're going to be talking about an old subject. We're going to be talking about Minecraft Bedrock combat scenarios. Again, what scenario is it this time? Well, it's urban. An urban combat scenario. I define an urban combat scenario as everything built by players. So in this case, this is an urban combat scenario. Um, Urban combat, unlike most combats, it is very important to know what your role is. If you are attacking an urban center, then you probably know. Then you probably know that there is something there that you want. Either you want to destroy what the opponent cares about, which is really important in wars. You want to steal their resources, something. Farms also count as urban, and you definitely want to attack them. Anyway, what urban combat? Well, most urban combat is going to be fought in late game, pretty late game. Important items are ender pearls, for example, because it's really important to retain your maneuverability in an urban combat scenario. You can very quickly be put against the wall. Shields also very important, because if you do get put against the wall, then you can make yourself pretty much invincible if your opponent doesn't have access. But speaking of access, you definitely want an axe with you. There it is. It is very important, if you are attacking, that you basically destroy as much as you can. So you want to take TNT with you. I'm not going to blow up my ship, by the way. You want to take some TNT with you. And because it's close quarters combat, potions also very effective. You can very quickly take out an enemy by having a few potions of harming. Or poison. Poison also works. You also want to know a bit about the city itself. If it has ice road transportation, then you want to take a boat with you, because you want to take advantage of it. If you are defending, then you might want to trap your ice boat's transportation network. Speaking of which, traps, very important in urban combat. You do not know what your opponent is planning. Your opponent could blow up the entire city with you in it, if he really wants to. Or he could make more localized trap. Anyway, in urban combat you do not know what to expect, because dangers can come from all angles. Here, someone could dig up below me. Someone could come out of that building. Someone could be hiding inside or behind the turret and suddenly shoot at me. Someone could be hiding behind the plane, or even someone could be sitting on the other boat and suddenly fire an arrow at me. I don't know. In urban combat, you do not know where the threat is, and thus you want to identify where the threat is as fast as possible. It is very important, if you are attacking an urban combat center, that you do not get stuck. If I was here on this boat without my ender pearls, then I am stuck. I can't go down there without dying, and I cannot. There is no way of me getting down with the equipment I have if I don't have the ender pearls. So you definitely also always want to retain some ender pearls to make a quick retreat. And of course, not every base is 100 blocks into the air, but some bases are, and even if in bases that aren't, big buildings can often block your vision. Big buildings can block your movement. Basically, they block everything. Buildings can really be very annoying if you are fighting. If you are fighting on one of them, or near one of them, should I say. In urban combat, it's also very important to realize as the defender that the opponent doesn't have to attack it directly with PvP. Bomber planes, very effective. Assuming elytras are banned in some way, but if they aren't, then pretty much every form of PvP is obsolete because you can just fly away. Excuse me. So yeah, that's basically it. You maybe also want to train a little bit with ender pearls. I, for one, am not very. That's what I was talking about. I'm not very good with ender pearls. So you might want to train with them a little bit if you are expecting to fight in an urban combat scenario. Please don't say that an ender pearl is going to land on the main island. It's not, I believe. Yeah, that's basically it. I hope you have a lot of fun smashing your enemies in urban combat. And I see you in the next episode. Goodbye.